Yo, what is going on, everybody? So, change in format. Portrait today, bitches. Mainly because I cannot be asked to do landscape while I'm walking. And I'm walking, it is 3 a.m. in the morning. Actually, it's about 4 minutes past 3 in the morning in Sydney. And I am trundling along. I got my suitcase. I'm on my way to the airport. I've got a 6 a.m. flight down to Melbourne. Gonna go see my boy Ronan, man, and a bunch of others. What is going on? Who's that? Drifter is MGTOW. How you doing, man? How you doing? So yeah, I'm just getting ready. I'm so fortunate that I got onto frequent flyer points a while ago and made sure that I used them on my electricity bill and got bonus point promotions and made sure I got points when I filled up with fuel and stuff. So I'm very fortunate that I'm able to travel down to Melbourne at no cost by way of airfares, and incredibly kind of the gentleman down in Melbourne. I'm gonna call him D. I'm not gonna give you his full name for obvious reasons, but he is incredibly generous man, and he's organizing free accommodation for me and some of the other gents. So incredibly humbled that you guys have done this for us, so thank you so much. I mean, look, I'm gonna lose like 5 days worth of work, but look, this is the thing, right? I could just be like, oh well, look, fuck it, I don't want to spend the money, I'll rather work and save the money. And look, that stuff would be handy, real handy, particularly the last couple of months has been heavy. But it's also really important to be part of this bigger community, because there's a lot out there that we don't know. There's a lot to learn. There's a lot that I can learn, that I can share with you guys, and that you guys can teach me, and that I can learn as well. This is all part of a larger brotherhood, and a lot of you guys would have seen the virtue signaling from all over the world about the Australian fires and climate change. Yes, the climate's fucking changing. It's changed ever since the earth was incepted. It will continue to change, with or without human beings, with or without dinosaurs, with or without fucking petrol cars and CO2, which by the way is a plant nutrient. So the only one thing that's consistent while human beings still walk this earth, one of those things is death. We'll all die. And the other thing is brotherhood amongst men. And I know that not all men look out for their fellow man, but I can say this: we're all here right now. There's 26 of you live in the box, right? And I don't have nearly enough thumbs up, so let's get that number up, because that is what lets YouTube know that these videos are really important. I'm sick right now, and I'm a bit pov, but I'm still heading down to Melbourne. I'm still going to meet with these guys. I'm still doing this summit, doing these videos, even when I'm my throat's all fucked. I literally I worked from 3 p.m. yesterday to 1:30 a.m. I jumped on the motorbike, I came home, I had a shower, I put a few more things in my bag, I zipped it up, then I started walking and I pulled my phone out and here I am. So, and by the way guys, I also wanted to say thank you to all of you who have given Brave Browser a go, that have helped without outlaying any money to support my channel. I really appreciate that. For any of you who do like Chrome browser but don't like the lack of internet privacy, go and check out Brave Browser. The link is in the description below. To any of you who also need to get yourself a VPN, who want to be able to watch overseas movies but currently can't due to geo restrictions, please feel free to head on over to sydneymgtow.com/purevpn. Enter the discount code holiday10. It's valid till the 15th of this month, and you'll get a further 10% off the already ridiculously low price for 5 years, which is already discounted by 88%, and then it's another 10% off what's remaining. So that also helps support my channel while giving you guys a sweet deal. And thank you to my man Brizzy Boy. Hope you're still enjoying your MGTOW mug, brother. Thank you for your faithful service as one of my trusty mods. I appreciate you. So it was really interesting, right? I had a conversation the other day. I had a conversation with a Russian lady, and she was telling me about her son, and she was saying to me that her son keeps meeting these Russian girls over here in Australia, but in the start they're all, you know, lovey-dovey and they're all over him, and, you know, they're being so sweet and kind and doing, you know, and cooking and, you know, being perfect housewife material. As soon as they're settled in, nah, fuck that, you can do the washing, you can do the dishes, that's not my job, you know, it's your responsibility to pay for everything. They've just gone full Western woman on them. And this lady was saying to me, she goes, you know, the only way to find a good Russian girl is to go to Russia, not to Moscow, not to St. Petersburg, not to any of the major cities, but look, I know that's a shitty Russian accent, right? But you get what I'm saying. And she's saying you need to go to the little villages and, you know, find a good girl and marry her straight out of school. That's the way. I'm like, well, mama knows what she's talking about. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm just gonna quickly check which stop I'm meant to be at. Bear with me 1 moment. Yeah, guys, I'm back. I just had to check which bus stop I'm meant to be at to take me to Central, so that I can then get to the airport. So that was a really interesting conversation I had. And then I had a conversation minutes before that with a gentleman who was down from... Don't tell me that's the bus, you motherfucker. Motherfucker. Hang on. Oh, shit, man. Can't believe I'm running for a fucking bus while I'm doing a live stream. Holy shit. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Thank you. That just happened. So and this guy was talking to me, and he was saying that he had this friend from school, and he was over from the US visiting her, and she's divorced, she's got 3 kids, and she was spending basically, he said, look, I'd love to catch up with you, I haven't seen you in 30 years. So he came over to Australia, and he spent $6,500 flying her and her kids down to Sydney, another $6,500 for all their sites and everything. She, you know, she's like, oh, I can't afford to do that. And he's like, well, don't worry, I'll pay. Simp. Poor guy, honestly. She was leaving her kids with him, for babysitting. He was doing all the washing up. He was staying at home babysitting the kids while she was going out, sitting on their phone texting. And it's like, what? Really? And this guy's just paid $13,000 for this chick and her 3 kids to fly from Brisbane down to Sydney and back. And he's doing the washing up. Like, are you kidding me right now? So, man, look, these are just the conversations I have every day. These are the people I come across in the street. And this is why you do not date single mothers. Period. You just don't. And unfortunately, Maverick, I will not be attending the 21 convention in Orlando, Florida this year, unless it's much later. It's possible, I don't know. I don't know if that's something that I would be able to make, but it would be pretty cool. It would be pretty cool. Dr. MGTOW says, I was quite shocked when my mum said that all modern women are trash. I said exactly out loud. Yeah, man, it's like crazy. Our mums know this shit, right? In fact, you know, our dads don't even know this stuff, but our mums do. Like, this is crazy stuff. And Night says, I joined PureVPN using your link. Thanks, brother. I appreciate the support of the channel, man. It is an amazing deal. Head on over to mgtow.com/purevpn if you guys want to get on it. It's very, very cheap. Enter the discount code HOLIDAY10. I've been given that by my account manager. So make sure you use that for even further discount. It is a 31-day money-back guarantee if you don't end up wanting the service, or if you don't find it works well for you, or it's just not what you're looking for. So there's no risk. But yeah, thank you very much, Night for supporting the channel. Anyway, guys, I'm genuinely trashed right now. I'm knackered, so I'm gonna try and catch some Zeds on the bus, get some rest. I will see you guys in Melbourne. If you want to check out Brave Browser, go and check it out in the link below. I'm gonna stop shilling shit now. I'm just gonna get some rest. But I appreciate you all. Make sure you hit the thumbs up, comment, get interacting. Pushes these videos up so that more people can see this content. Even if it's just a random, you know, shit talking video like this, or if it's something that's some serious real talk with an important topic behind it. Anyway, whatever the case, guys, I appreciate you all. I'm gonna go get some rest, and I will catch you in the next video. But before I do, I just saw something here from Skelton.Elton. He says, I have a little sister that truly suffers as a single mother. She is actually a very good person, but can see how leftist feminism has saturated her mindset, and she's teaching her little boy. That's so sad, man. That's so sad. So sad. Sorry to hear that, brother. Oh yeah, teaching him not to be alpha. Of course, that's a given, man. Women don't know how to teach a man to be alpha. It's just how it is. That's why we need dads. Alright guys, I'm out of here. Appreciate you. Peace.